Good morning. Today I have a children's book. It's entitled 10 Ways to Hear Snow, and it's by Kathy Camper. When Lena woke up, everything was quiet. No cars honked, no buses chugged, no garbage trucks gulped trash across the street. Snow. Last night's blizzard was gone, leaving the city muffled and white. But today was Grape Leaf Day, when Lena would help her grandma make warak anab. Siti was losing her eyesight, and Lena loved helping her cook. I want to tell Siti about the snowstorm and make sure she's okay. The snow's so deep, Lena's mom said. We could go with you, Lena's dad offered. But Lena wanted to go to Siti's by herself. Stay warm, Habibti, her father told her. Lena bundled up. Outside, the sun on the snow was as bright white as a light bulb. Lena squinched her eyes and pulled her scarf up over her nose. She could barely see. I wonder if this is how Siti feels, Lena thought. The world sounded softer, but the noises she heard were clearer. Scrape, 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 scrape. What was that? It was Mrs. Watson's shovel digging out the sidewalk. That's one way to hear snow, Lena thought. Lena walked down the street. Snack, snick, snack. The noise was low to the ground. What was that? It was the treads of Lena's boots crunching snow into tiny waffles. 2 ways to hear snow. Lena ducked under a pine tree. Flumph! A powdery sound. A blue jay on a branch had knocked down snow. 3 ways to hear snow, Lena counted, and listened for more. Swish, 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 swish. What was that soft, whiskery sound? People were sweeping snow off their cars. Their brushes made the 4th way to hear snow. Lena cut across the park. Scritch, scratch, scritch, scratch. Another snow noise? Lena saw long, skinny tracks by her boots. Ahead of her, people were skiing. Their skis made the 5th way to hear snow. Rahid and Miriam were building a snowman. Pat, pat, pat. What was that? It was Mittens smoothing the snowman's head. The gentle sound made the 6th way to hear snow. As Lena walked her way, her friends whispered and laughed. Thwomp! Oh no! Lena ran away fast from the 7th way to hear snow. They'd thrown a snowball at her. Lena reached Siti's building all out of breath, her boots covered with white powder. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Lena giggled. She was making the 8th way to hear snow. Hello, Lena, the lady in the lobby said. Go on in. She pointed toward Lena's grandma's room. Lena tapped on the door. Surprise, Siti, it's me. I came to make grape leaves with you. Lena threw her coat and mittens on the radiator to dry. Wonderful. The lamb and rice are ready, Siti said. Yalla, I can't wait, Lena shouted. Let's get started. Lena rinsed the grape leaves and placed them on towels. Put some filling in the center, roll them up, and put them in the pot, Siti instructed. They're little grape leaf cocoons, Lena said, looking at them piled up on the plate. Or lots of little sleeping bags, Siti replied. Ha! Mine looks like a mustache. Lena held her stuffed grape leaf up under her nose. Siti held hers up under her nose, too. That's good. She wrinkled up her face and said, We look like a couple of real tough guys, she said in a toughy guy-sounding voice. Siti, did you know we had a blizzard last night? Of course. Lena was surprised. How could her grandma know when she couldn't see very well? Then she heard a noise. Drip, drip went the mittens. It was the sound of snow melting. 9 ways to hear snow. Suddenly, Lena understood how Siti knew. Siti, did you hear the snow? Siti smiled. Each morning I open the window and listen. Today, everything sounded hushed and soft. No noise is the sound that means it's snowing. Outside, the late blue afternoon was completely still. Quiet is the 10th way to hear snow. And that's the end of the book, but on the back cover it reads, "When the world grows quiet, we learn to listen." And as you go into this day, know that God is with you.